Hey everyone, we are back from New York City and we brought back a ton of stuff, including one of my personal all-time grails. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Steve, and Boats and I are back from the Big Apple. We have returned from New York City. We have a giant haul that we were able to pick up while in New York, and we made sure we had room in our bags to bring it all back because we're collectors. That's what we do. So, without further ado, before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscription button, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you hit that little notification bell so that new videos such as this go live. You are one of the first to see it. You do not want to miss some stuff we have coming up. And I know I've promised that before, but I actually have some stuff in the works that I am working on. So let's get into it. First off, let's deal with the elephant in the room. I'm wearing a brand new Mets hat, and I am wearing a Reese Peanut Butter Cup hoodie, both of which we got in New York City. I got the Mets hat at Citi Field. We went to a Mets game on our first full day in New York City. Had a great time. Citi Field is a wonderful ballpark. Better than Yankee Stadium. We went to both. Citi Field's better than Yankee Stadium. Don't at me. And then this Reese Peanut Butter Cups orange hoodie, which we got from the Hershey store in Times Square. And this is all like a sewn on like patch and stuff. This isn't like printed or nothing. This is actual a sewn on like Reese patch and a sewn on peanut butter cup patch. It is super, super comfy. Absolutely love this. Other thing that we got here is, as you know, when you watch New York TV shows, everybody is drinking out of that Greek cup, drinking their coffee out of the Greek cup. Well, I got a ceramic version of it. I absolutely love this cup. I have it forever. Having some ginger ale, some real ginger ale, not K-Dog and Fish ginger ales. My favorite thing about this cup is because it's based on the paper cups. And you know how paper cups have always have that seam on the one side. I don't know if you can see it here, but they purposely put that seam in the ceramic up the one side at the top here. What a great detail. Absolutely love that they did this. So now let's start getting into the collectibles here. We're going to start off with some records. We stopped off at A1 Records down in New York City because it was recommended by Questlove from The Roots. And Questlove wouldn't lie to us. So we went down to A1 Records and we picked up some records. Boats picked up one. I picked up two. First off, Boats picked up the Dr. Dre and Ice Cube Natural Born Killers test pressing reissue. So she was very happy to get that. Gotta love some Dre and some Cube. Absolutely have to love that. I was able to pick up the Mos Def and Talib Kweli Black Star Definition and Once in a Lifetime 12-inch single. I mean, who doesn't want this if you're into hip-hop at all, especially New York hip-hop? This is probably one of my favorite Mos Def tracks that he's involved in. Black Star's Definition album is one of my all-time favorite hip-hop albums. I am glad I have the 12-inch single of Definition. And the last one, and a bunch of you are gonna laugh, and I don't give a crap, because I was able to pick up the New Kids on the Block Tonight 12-inch single. Absolutely love it. This is probably one of their it's such a weird video because it's not your normal, like, them dancing as a group. It is weird. You got Donnie driving in on a motorcycle, and then he plays some piano, and Joey's like dancing in the rain. Either Joey's dancing in the rain or Jordan's dancing. It's a very weird music video for them at this time. But able to pick that up, add it to my New Kids on the Block singles collection. I have a few 7-inch singles from New Kids on the Block. Don't at me. You know you love them deep down. Now we're going to get into the big haul, which I have sitting here on our normal chair. We're just going to go in bit by bit. This isn't going to be long and drawn out because, you know, if I talked about everything here in detail, we'd be here forever. So first up, from the New York City Public Library, we went to an exhibition there. I was able to pick up a copy of The Art of War by Sun Tzu and Sun Tzu. It is awesome. This is actually 2 versions of the book in one. It's the regular, just normal version, and then there is an annotated version in here as well. And it's kind of like a leathery plastic binding of the book. It's really what drew me to it. I have read Art of War a couple times. Great book. Highly recommended it if you haven't. But it was the binding that drew me to it, and so had to pick this up from the New York City Public Library, and they put the library stamp in it. It's something they offer from their store. Next up, stopped off at Midtown Comics on one of our last days, and my only issue with Midtown Comics is you got to go up a flight of stairs, and then have another floor with another flight. There's too many stairs, but that's okay. Picked up something I have not been able to find up here in Canada yet. It is one of the new McFarlane toys and DC Comics page punchers. I was able to pick up the Superman one, of course, for our Superman collection behind us. Still don't love the name. Nothing I can do about that, but picked up the Superman page punchers from Midtown Comics. Next up, we went to the Empire State Building. It was big and tall. It was awesome. I got a picture of me in King Kong's hand. They have a display up there. It is great. Highly recommend you go up there. But on the way down, I was able to pick up a miniature Lego set of King Kong. So I'm going to build King Kong. Stay tuned to our TikTok for that. I got something special for our TikTok. That's tiktok.com/gboatscollects. And be there. Next up, we went to FAO Schwartz, big toy store in New York City, right at Rockefeller Plaza. And I was able to do the Pop Factory Build a Freddy. There we go. I'm just going to take Freddy quickly out of the box here. If anybody has any way of me getting a decent insert that can fit in here, please let me know in the comments below, or a way to manipulate old inserts so that I can put him in an insert. Please let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, there is our Freddy. That is King Freddy the Destroyer. Better watch out. If you do not obey his commands, he will blow you up because he is holding some TNT. But there we go. There's our Build-A-Freddy. He is awesome. Okay, let's keep moving on. Also at Rockefeller Plaza, they have the 5th Avenue flagship store for Lego. So we went in there because you can create your own Lego minifigs. So Boats and I did. We each made one here. Let's see. Let's open this one first. This is Boats' minifig. When you the process, if you haven't seen it, is you put in all your, you go purchase this box and stuff. You go put in all your information. Then you head to the machines, and they will create basically the torso for you. So you go and you put in all your options, and you like the front and back, you put your name in, and then they give you this, the brick name and thing, and then you just go over to the piles of minifig stuff and you get all your accessories. So this one's was Boats. She picked blue pants, nice hair, little rabbit because she is an Easter baby. There we go. And of course a box of pizza because, you know, we're in New York City. And then it comes with this awesome little display box. Your minifig goes in the hole in the bottom, and the one with your name goes up in here, and then you can just display like that. And that's how it is. So that's Boats's. And here is mine. Best I could do for finding a ball cap, because I like to wear ball caps with this. And of course I have the t-shirt for the flagship store on, and then a blue back and stuff. And I got my glasses, and I'm participating in Movember. And there wasn't really anything accessory-wise for me there. So I just grabbed this Lego Bulldog. This is awesome. And of course, my name right there. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. There's my name. Anyways, that was the flagship Lego store, also at Rockefeller Plaza. Moving on. I have finally been to a Five Below. It was okay. It's like a Dollarama here. nothing special. But I went there for one thing. Went there for the Power Rangers knockoff Lego sets. They only had the Green Ranger one there, so I picked it up. Buddy Corey down in California has the blue and black Rangers for me. He was able to find them at his local Five Belows there in LA. And you can get bigger sets at Ollie's. And I've a guy in Michigan on the Gas Funko Pop Collectors group has picked me up the 2 big Megazords from his Ollie's in Michigan. So I'm excited to get those. But yes, Green Ranger from Five Below. Very happy. Actually didn't, this price tag on it was $5. I paid like $4 something for it. So, you know, can't complain. Also at the Mets game we went to, got this hat. It was Gary Cohen bobblehead night. So if you are a Mets fan and you love listening to the broadcasts, we got a Gary Cohen bobblehead. We actually both got one. So if you're looking for a Gary Cohen bobblehead, if you missed out and you need it to complete the set, DM me or comment down below. Maybe we can make a deal to get you a Gary Cohen bobblehead for the Mets. Next up, we went to a couple flea markets, actually. One will be later. We went to another one, and I found someone that had Series 3 Mighty Morphin Power Rangers packs, and you know we're going to do some more pack rips on TikTok with these. So make sure you're following us on TikTok again for that. Okay, able to go to a Target. And only found one Power Rangers Lightning collection that I was looking for. Was able to get the Dino Fury Red Ranger from Target. Very, very happy to finally have this in hand. Yeah, love it. Excellent. Glad to have it. That wave, I believe, is almost complete. I don't know. Can't remember which one I'm missing. Also, in the Superman category here, I was able to finally grab the Dark Knight Returns Superman. I didn't have him yet. It comes with a Build-A-Figure horse for Batman. Of course, we don't do the BAS because we only collect the Superman from this line. But we now have the Dark Knight Returns Superman. He will be going on the shelf behind me. Okay, now we're going to get into the multiple items from multiple stores. And we're going to start off with our Toy Tokyo stop. Because, you know, we had to stop at Toy Tokyo. So first off from Toy Tokyo, I got one of their older exclusives from the loyal subjects. I was able to pick up the Toy Tokyo exclusive Cosmic Armor Green Ranger. Absolutely pumped to get this. Fantastic Toy Tokyo exclusive. It was probably like a New York Comic Con or a San Diego Comic Con thing, I assume. But have it. Happy to have that. Was able to pick up a couple Dorbs I am missing. I was able to pick up the Blue Ranger Dorb and the Kingdom Come Superman Specialty Series Dorb. Super happy to get those. You know this one's going on the Power Ranger shelf downstairs, and you know this one's going in behind me. And last but not least at Toy Tokyo, I'm going to put all 3 of these up together. This is a set. This is only a 3 set that I was looking for. I've been looking for forever. I never saw them come to Canada. I'm still waiting for them to do the rest of this set because this is one of my favorite TV shows. I watched the old marionette version when I was a kid, and the 2015 version is actually pretty good. It's like a mix. It's made to look marionette style, but it is CGI. It is Brains, Penelope, and Parker from Thunderbirds, the classic version, and I am excited to have these. I cannot wait for them to hopefully do the rest of the Thunderbirds. I never saw this in Canada, couldn't find it. Toy Tokyo at L3, so I snatched them up because I had to. All right, next up, we went to Book Off. Never heard of Book Off. It was recommended to me by Sean Mahood in the Gasslecast Collectors Group. Thanks again, Sean. It was also very awesome to meet you in person. But they had a bunch of stuff, and it was fantastic. So let's start off here. First off, we got this Fisher-Price Imaginext Translucent Green Ranger. I forget what the set is. I looked it up the other day. I Googled what it is, and I have since forgot. But it is a translucent Green Ranger, and it's got to go on a Green Ranger shelf. Next up, what a lot of people don't know is I also collect Hot Wheels Batmobiles. I have a bunch of them downstairs, so when I saw this at Book Off for only 10 bucks, I had to have it. It is the Batman Classic TV series Batmobile from one of their uniquely unidentifiable vehicle collections. It has like a little scan thing for an app there and everything. But you open it up and you see a down view of that Batmobile, and that is awesome. And I'm actually super stoked to add this to my Batmobile collection for Hot Wheels, because you know, it's just one of those little small collections you have on the side that not a lot of people know about. So there we go. Little Batmobile for us. So picked up some Funko Pops. First off, we picked up the Kraft macaroni and cheese box. This is fantastic. We did have a friend in Toronto that had one for us, but we haven't spoken to him in a while, and we don't know where we stand with him. And he had one for us, but we haven't talked to him in a while, and we don't know if he still has it or whatever. So Boats was just like, I'm just going to buy one because we really want this in our collection, because we're both big fans of KD, and we need to have that in our collection. Boats was able to almost finish one of her Funko sets. She was finally able to get the Target exclusive McDowell's Prince Akeem from Coming to America. Yes. Boats is super happy to have this. Now she's only missing that gold Prince Akeem. She doesn't need the tea that came with it. She just wants the pop, but she is happy to almost be done her Coming to America set. And then last but not least, I was able to pick up another pop for my continuing to grow over here Star Wars Funko Pop collection. I was able to grab the original series Klingon, the original version, not the new Blacklight NFT version, but this one here. Fantastic. Now, first full day we had, the day we went to the Mets game. Before we went down to the Chelsea Flea, and I was able to get my Grail. Specifically, my Power Rangers collectibles Grail. The one thing I never thought I would be able to get my hands on. I had reserved myself to being able to get the Legacy version, and even that one is a bit on the pricey side now. But I was able to get this, and you do not know the joy it brings me to finally have this in my collection. The original 90s version, not the reissue, not the Bandai Legacy reissue. Original, complete Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dragon Zord. Yes, I finally got my Grail. Look at this thing. It is fantastic. Comes with a Green Ranger 12-inch figure. I think it is 12 inch. Maybe it's an 8-inch figure. 7-inch figure, something like that. Plus the Dragon Zord. It is complete. It's already stickered and stuff, so I don't have to pull the stickers or anything. And it is mint. It is mint. Like the battery compartment for the sound and stuff. No corrosion, no nothing. It is absolutely mint in here. The box, obviously not so mint. As you can tell, I've had to put some tape on it since we've been back just to hold it together. But guys, you do not understand how much it means to finally have my Grail. There's nothing better than this. And just an FYI, I looked on eBay and looked online. This regularly sells for between $200 to $300 Canadian or US, and $250 to $350 Canadian on eBay. Sold listings go from that range to that range. I paid $100 US. $100 US. So about $130 Canadian for this. It's well below what this old version's for. So not only did I get a complete original OG 90s Dragon Zord for $100, but like, come on, man. This is my Grail. I'm going to hug it. I'm going to hug my Grail. Oh, have you hugged your Grails today? Probably not. So, yeah. I got my Grail. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our New York City haul. And you know what? We are super pumped that you could join us today to come and take a look at it. This video went over 20 minutes. But you know what? we had a lot of stuff. We picked up a lot of stuff. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite thing is. We all know what mine is. I don't even have to say anything. So while you put down there, but also make sure you are smashing that like button. Make sure you're hitting the subscription button. And make sure you're hitting that notification bell. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I guess have a good day, because I know I did. Later.